Welcome to another Transformers Revenge of the Fallen review. This time we're going to be looking at the Voyager class Long Haul. So here we have Long Haul in his vehicle mode, which is a massive dump truck. The toy itself is not too big, but the vehicle it represents is absolutely massive, and you still get that type of feel when you look at this. It's very broad and bulky looking, and the little details on it, such as these hand railings and the metal texture walkway down there, really give the feel of it being absolutely massive. It does have 6 wheels on the bottom, but only 4 of them move separately. 2 of them are on each axis here, and single ones on the front. It does have a Decepticon symbol here on the side. And there's pretty much nothing else to it, but it does have a lot more detail. Like if you lift up the bucket a little bit, you see little bolts and little vents and stuff here on the top that you probably would never see. On the side you see more just cable on the bottom, and on the front has the registry number, I guess, 1214, and some nice clear pieces of plastic for the headlights. And as far as I can see, it doesn't have any tail lights. I'm not sure these type of trucks have them or not. Part of the transformation, you see he has these pistons here, but not sure if this was an accident or not, or if it was intended, but you can still get the dumping motion of the bucket for this, so that's pretty neat. That's about it for this vehicle mode. I just wish it was a little bit bigger, but there's not much you could really do. It does feel a little compact, but it still has the presence of being a very nice big dump truck. Get to the transformation. First, just going to separate these sides here and flip that down. Disconnect the front here and lift this up. And you can see here are the legs. I'll go ahead and work on those. They are attached by 2 pegs in the inside here, and fold those down, rotate around till you see the front of the legs, and the legs themselves are on a double knee joint. Okay, pull out the feet. And the ankles here have this kind of piston looking thingy. Not sure how it moves, but sometimes it'll move. Kind of give it the impression of a shock absorber, which is really neat. Rotate these panels down to the side, and then fold them in twice until there's a peg and a hole on the inside of this that'll snap into eventually. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do it for this side too. There it is. And the legs are done. Rotate this down. These holes here will peg into there. But it doesn't do it too well for whatever reason. Can get these arms down and out of the way. Take this section here and fold it down. And these wheels here are attached by a couple pegs right there that were in his chest. See the waist already unpegged itself. It's a little difficult to keep them in there. Fold out the hands. Okay, separate the wheels on top. This is a little tricky to do. Wait, it's if I can somehow get these out of the way. Gotta move this on this axis here until it'll go into a hole right in the back here, like that, and then this peg, this rectangular peg will peg into that hole. Okay, and you can pretty much position the wheels on top however you want. I prefer this way. Get them situated here. Okay. And there you have Long Haul in robot mode, and he is really awesome. Oh wait, one more thing I have to do before I forget. Someone will mention it. Rotate these wheels down to his ankles. I'm sure someone would have caught that and said in comment, "You forgot to do this." Alright, so now you have Long Haul in robot mode, and like I said just a second ago, he is absolutely amazing. The Long Haul character was actually developed by a freelance artist, and I guess Michael Bay liked this concept so much that he actually put it in a movie, which was a huge shock to all of us when we first saw the first actual hint that this character was in the movie, and that was in the Fast Action Battler figure. So that's a very nice surprise for everyone. This has been a fan favorite for the Constructicons for a while, and it's nice to have a full-fledged Voyager class figure of him now. He does have some pistons in his elbows here, and inside his arms, which work really smoothly and nicely. Just about the same quality as Masterpiece Convoy. And his arm, but because of this, they do not bend up all the way, so you cannot. They are will be stuck at this 90-degree position. And articulation in his legs will be a little obstructed because of this panel that wraps around his thighs, so they can kind of get in the way, like from side to side motion. But besides that, he has an average amount of articulation, nothing too fancy here. Oh, and just in case, sorry to go back to the topic of the artist, in case no one's ever seen that concept artwork by that artist, I'll post a link to the picture in the description box, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. He does have a couple weapons, some blades in his arms. To activate them, you need to fold out these panels here and press the button in, and then fold back in. And you see his blades there. They're just clear pieces of plastic. Not much. You can see a lot of detail in them, which is a little weird looking. If I can get a... Here, you can see that fine there. Has a weird kind of, I don't know, flower octopus face there, and some, I guess, Cybertronian language, which looks more like Korean to me. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of these blades. When you first think of Long Haul, this character, you don't really think of him having swords. You think of him having more, say, a big Gatling gun or a rocket launcher, something like that. Anything like kind of weapon gun that, besides blades. The only thing that really irks me, or that gets on my nerves about this figure, is that this peg here does not, you can see it, does not peg in very tightly at all. It's very loose. In case you haven't told, I've been re-pegging it constantly as I've been messing around with him for this video. He is pretty big. He's the biggest Constructicon so far. I don't have any right next to me, or else I'd show you a scale, but Mixmaster goes to about here. He does have a Mech Alive gimmick, bring him up. When you spin his head, there's some gears in his chest that will rotate accordingly. I'm going to get a couple close-up shots as I talk more about him. I've been absolutely dying to get this figure. He's definitely been one of my favorite designs for the Revenge of the Fallen movie. And he is definitely the best Constructicon toy we'll be getting for this line. And he's only second behind Starscream as far as being best in his size class. But it's a very close second because in some areas he is better than Starscream, but just a couple more that he's a little bit lacking that Starscream really improves upon. So, but he's, like I say, he's a very close second. If you only get one Constructicon, get Long Haul. Until next time, thank you for watching.